right, welcome back to the Knives Fest channel, guys. It is time for a review slash comparison slash fun time with the Jack Wolf Midnight Jack new version dropping tomorrow when I drop this, but dropping on Friday the 16th of February 2024 at 2 p.m. Eastern. This is the Knives Fest channel. Guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Stick around. Have some fun. We have live streams on Monday nights that are a riot. We have a great time. I wish you guys would join us for one. They're 7:45 p.m. Eastern. And, check me out over on Instagram as well. Now, Jack Wolf, we did an unboxing, so when we do kind of a review slash comparison, we don't spend a lot of time on the packaging, but I do need to show this crazy artwork real quick. This is the Midnight Jack artwork, which I think is my definitely favorite of all of the tube artwork so far. This is absolutely fantastic. Midnight Jack comes with a sticker as well, and a pog, and a slip, as you can see right there. And I'm going to move this out of the way so we keep our focus nice and clean, all right? And, of course, I laid it right in the camera path there. Well, we still are. But anyway, so this, guys, is, again, the second release, the re-release of the Midnight Jack, okay? The Midnight Jack is, let's fix focus, there we go. The Midnight Jack is a coffin Barlow. And the way we get the coffin is we've got this kind of coffin-shaped handle. It's similar to a sleeve board, but you've got kind of this coffin end here and top here, which is really cool. You do have some really awesome chamfers to keep it from being sharp. Really nice. And then we have jig titanium here. And the way it's a Barlow, of course, is you have a bolster up here, a long bolster with triple flutes. Very cool. It is a contoured handle. There's not going to be covers per se in this. It's a solid frame, solid slab of titanium on each side, sandwiched by the black. This is the reverse tux version. So you have a solid black stainless steel backspacer there. You have black hardware, very cool, and a DLC coated sheep's footy blade. Very cool. So this is the second version of this knife, and we're going to do more comparisons, but we'll go ahead and show this guy. This is the original in M390. This one is in S90V. This is the first version, and I got it natural micarta. You can see we don't, I don't know what's happening. Let me move my light just a little. There we go. We were just struggling a little bit with focus there. Sorry about that. I'm shadowing it by the camera. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so now I know what I'm doing. I'll keep it more up here. We have, and by the way, for those of you that don't know, I redid my setup recently with new lights, so I'm still adjusting to it, so apologies for any issues. But this is not sharp, but it is definitely crisp. So you've kind of got, edge there like you would have, it's chamfered off, but it definitely has a bit of an edge. So the chamfer he added this time around to all the versions is really nice. This is great, don't get me wrong. Really fantastic, but I really like that chamfer he added on this one. So again, all right, there we go. Nope, man. All right, let me move this one. It's trying to follow it. Gosh, I'm going to have to redo my lights, I guess. No, my arm broke. My little supportive arm for my light broke. So I had to get a new arm, and it kind of makes it sit at a different angle slightly. So I'll have to just play with that angle. But very cool. I love the jigging pattern. It is cool. This is the first time I've seen a Jack Wolf jig titanium knife. I have, the only other titanium one I have is the Vampire in DLC coated titanium. This is the first time I've seen the jig, and that is just so well done. Soft enough where, it's chamfered off enough where it's soft, but still really nice grip on that finish on the titanium. And the only thing I ever say about this titanium is, it does mark up some. over time, just knocking it on stuff. So we'll see how this one holds up, but it just gives it a little bit of character in my opinion. All right, let's finally open this blade 5 minutes into the video. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with you? There is your sheep's footy blade. Now you've got a long pull on this side and nothing on the other side. You've got a deep hollow grind with a DLC black coating. Guys, this spring on this one is perfect. It is super snappy. Yeah. I would say 6.5. Yeah. I'm going to stick with 6.5 there to maybe a 7. But I'm at about 6, which is perfect. Nice and snappy. You can see good sounds for the walk and talk. See that snap? Very, very nice. Now, I don't use the long pull. I pinch it right here. And sorry, I had to turn off my phone there. And, I love the fact that this is the more pinchable design, if you will. I really appreciate that Ben has done quite a few of these with nice pinchable blades. And, really, really nicely done. Now, ergonomically, as usual, now again, we have the chamfers, so this feels real nice in hand. Melts in your hand because it's rounded. Feels really good. You can put your thumb up here on the nice flat spine. No jimping to speak of. You do have a nice, large sharpening choil. Plenty of edge relief there for your sharpening pleasure. S90V. All right, let's talk two things. Number one, these are available Friday, the 16th of February, 2023 at all the dealers. I will have the dealers listed below. They are $300. There are 5 versions. There is Chaotic Resin. If you want the Chaotic Resin, which is really freaking cool, you better get in line quick because those are going to go fast. The Fat Carbon Dark Matter Copper, the Fat Carbon White Storm, this one, the Jigged Reverse Tux, and the Twill Carbon Fiber. Those are all going to be available at 2 p.m. Friday the 16th of February, 2024. Be ready, guys. They're going to go quick, in my opinion. There you go. Now, as far as specs, let's just run over it real quick. This guy is 3.78 inch closed, 2.87 inch blade length with a 2.53 cutting edge. Okay, scale to scale 0.45. So width, blade stock 0.12 or 3 millimeter. The weight is just 2.6 in titanium, guys. That is fantastic. 60 to 61 hardness on the S90V steel, and the artwork is done by Jay Gonzo, and he killed it. All right, let's do our comparisons. So there is the current Midnight Jack. There is the original Midnight Jack, and then you guys know those kind of spawned what has become my favorite, which is the Doctor's Knife, the Feel Good Jack, which is just a little bit longer but a lot shorter on the handle. And then, of course, we also have, guys, I think it's cool that we have so many dang Barlows in different styles from Ben. The Coffin Barlow, of course, the Doctor's Knife is not a coffin, but these three, boom, 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 this is the Frost Fat Carbon After Hours Jack, which is a little bit bigger and has a lock, obviously, rather than a slip joint. So those are really cool. To me, these are my favorite shapes, okay? So you have a handle that fans out and gets wider towards the back, which locks me in real well. You have a bolster that makes it look very Barlow-y, and you have this beautiful thin sheep's footy blade, which I think is just classic, cool, and ultra useful. I love it, love it, love it. And again, these are going to be right at $300. Let me get a piece of Friendly Neighborhood cardboard here. I need to get some more here, but we're running low. But yeah, I mean, it's a Jack Wolf. There we go. Kind of grabbing right there, but I think, let's see. Interesting. All right, let me try that again. No, okay, that was me. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, I think that was absolutely me. I'm holding the cardboard and it's bending, so I think that's what's happening here. I am such a goober. But yeah, it cuts just fine. Very thin. I was using it to do some more utility cuts the other day. Again, I don't have my cutting board out here, but you can see that was no pressure at all, and it does very fantastically. I cut, was it an apple? I think it was it was an apple the other day I cut with this one. So works really, really well again in hand. It is fantastic. Just dig this knife. So again, I will leave a link down below to the list of dealers. We'll leave a link down below to the specs and the information on this knife on Jack Wolf Knives website. Oh, I almost forgot one more thing, and I'm already over time like crazy, but there is your Ontario Rat 1 and your Ontario Rat 2. I got to do these comparisons because a lot of people know these knives and they can get a good feel for what size the knife is. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thanks to Ben over at Jack Wolf Knives for always sending this along to give us a preview so you guys can decide if it's something you're interested in, and I can get a good look at it and give you, I mean, again, there's really, a lot of people tell me when I review these, I don't really give a lot of knocks. Well, there aren't any. I mean, again, my only knock would be, I've said this before, you end up, with kind of in your hand, if you grip real tight, which you're not really going to do with a slip joint, you end up with some not sharp spots up here, but more crisp spots here that you feel if you really bear down. And that would be about it. I did almost forget to mention that. That would be really the only thing. But with a slip joint, you're typically doing looser, just basic cuts, in my opinion, or at least that's what I'm doing with them. And I don't know. There's really nothing negative to say. This is fantastic. Really, really cool. I love it. And guys, check them out this Friday, the 16th of February, 2024 at 2 p.m. Eastern at dealers. So there you go. Jack Wolf Midnight Jack re-release. So thank you, Ben, and thank you guys for checking it out. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel.